Please have a seat. Good morning, everybody. For those to whom this space is new, welcome. My name is Rinsen. This is my wife, Doan. We're the guiding teachers here at this community of practice. It's our great privilege and honor to welcome you here into this space to acknowledge a rite of passage that is central to this tradition. Rites of passage are part of the Homo sapien way, part of how we exist together, how we acknowledge growth, development, and it takes many different forms. What you're going to see today is one of those forms. The rite and ritual, the empowerment of Jukai has been handed down to us really for some 2,600 years, through many different cultures and many different communities, but the same thread is right at the heart of it. And so before we begin together, I'd invite us all to take just a moment, perhaps to come to center, come to stillness, perhaps pay attention to the breath, or use the time in a way that is sacred and fulfilling for you. But let's ground ourselves for a moment before we begin the next phase. As we move into the ritual itself, I'd invite everyone, hopefully everyone has a program. You're certainly welcome and encouraged to chime in. You're also very welcome to not do so if that doesn't feel correct for you for whatever reason. Let's begin.
Gata of Atonement.
Let us remember with gratitude all those who have supported us and have led us to this moment. Let us remember our extended families, our spouses, partners, our children, and particularly our parents. Initiates, please rise and make 3 formal vows to your family. Exactly as we did. Just relax. This gesture is an ancient one in our tradition. It expresses gratitude, thanks, and it also expresses unity and oneness with.
Wisdom water is the flow of all things without hindrance, blessing all the 10 directions.
Everything is fresh and new. 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 Everything is fresh and new.
Do you see this?
Everything is fresh
Yeah.
and new. Everything is fresh.
I really need to focus.
Everything is fresh and new. 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 One more out here. Everything is fresh. Everything is fresh and new. Everything is fresh.
Perhaps that could. Thank you. Having made atonement and taking refuge in the Nikaya way, having acknowledged gratitude for our genetic lineage and having the space being asperged, acknowledged as cleansed and new. Move now into the liturgy of the seven Buddhas, the invocation of the Buddhas. Let us now confirm the wisdom of the Buddhas, your original face realized through wholehearted practice. In the midst of the three treasures, with all beings, let us chant the names of Buddha. The way this first part will work is I'll intone the line, hit the clappers, and then the community, please in turn, intone it back. Namo past seven Buddhas. Pure Dharma Kaya. Lo Chana Buddha, complete Sambhoga Kaya. Shakyamuni Buddha, period, Nirvana Kaya. Manju Shri Bodhisattva, great wisdom. Samantra Bhadra Bodhisattva, great activity. compassion. Maitreya Buddha of future birth. All Buddhas throughout space and time. Being one with the Buddha in the 10 directions, with all sentient beings, raise Bodhi mind, let the supreme way be realized. Being one with the Dharma in the 10 directions, with all sentient beings, penetrate all sutras, let wisdom be like the ocean. Being one with the Sangha in the 10 directions, with all sentient beings, lead the people, let harmony pervade everywhere.
Being one with the great teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha. Om. Being one with the first great woman teacher, Mahaprajnapati, and all her sisters whose names have been left unsung. Being one with all successive Buddhas and ancestors. Being one with the great teachers in China, particularly Bodhidharma and Huineng. Being one with the great teachers in Japan, particularly Dogen and Hakuin. Being one with the great teachers in the West, coming from China, Tibet, Japan, Korea, and Vietnam, particularly those who gave our Sangha its shape. Influencing teachers John Daido Lori Roshi, Bonnie Myotai Tracy Sensei, and Edward S.B. Brown Sensei. Lineage teachers Robert Chotan Aiken Roshi, John Jiun Ken Tarrant Roshi, and Huyen Jiu Kennett Roshi. Transmitting teachers James Myoan Ford Roshi and Nawang Gelek Rinpoche, being one with all the bodhisattvas and arhats in the 10 directions.
May they all be present here as witnesses.
May they all be present here as witnesses.
We will now recite the 3 refuges. Oh, sorry.
Before we do, just a quick intro. At this point, we've invoked the ancestors and the spirit, the mind of awakening into this place, furthering its sacredness and the intensity of our presence together. It's very important in this lineage that practitioners have a palpable connection with lineage. This tradition goes back a very, very long way, and all of those who have ever participated in it or will ever are part of what we call the Mahasangha. Now, that being in place, what we'll hear now is a formal reading off of the things that these good, foolish folks have signed on to one at a time. And then once we invoke the sort of traditional language, what you'll see unfold is the different initiates will stand and read off how they understand it. How does their language hold the same wisdom? And very much this is something that will evolve over time and will grow, but here we have a snapshot of our practitioners' understandings. So let us join together.
Now, we will now recite the three refuges. Oneness, the awakened nature of all beings.
I take refuge in Buddha.
I vow to take refuge in oneness, the awakened nature of all, in Buddha, and to set the conditions for the continual realization of the lack of a separate self.
Diversity, the ocean of wisdom and compassion. I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in Dharma and diversity and the unique expressions of our luminous nature.
Harmony, the interdependence of all.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
In being vulnerable and authentic, I open myself to the community and our greater universe. I vow to take refuge in Sangha.
I take refuge in Sangha, in the interconnectedness of all beings, and in the understanding that my freedom is intertwined with that of all people, including those suffering from oppression, cruelty, war, and genocide.
The great precepts of all the Buddhas have been maintained and protected by all Buddhas. Buddhas hand them down to
Buddhas.
And ancestral teachers hand them down to ancestral teachers. Acceptance and observance of the precepts transcends past, present, and future, and form perfect accord with the realization between teacher and student, continuing through all ages. Our great teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha, imparted them to Mahakayasapa, and Mahakayasapa translated them to Ananda. Already the precepts have passed through 86 generations in direct succession, reaching down to the present teachers of this community. Now, receiving the great precepts, I vow to provide my deep obligation to the Buddhas and ancestral teachers. I pledge to establish these precepts in my life as a possibility of realization for all beings.
We will now recite the three pure precepts, not knowing, thereby giving up fixed ideas about myself and the universe. I vow
to cease from evil.
This is the cave where all dharmas of all Buddhas arise.
I vow to cease from evil. I vow to do no harm to self, others, nor the environment. I vow to break the cycle of suffering, creating suffering, beginning with thought, beginning with self.
Bearing witness to the joy and suffering of the world,
I vow to practice the Buddha Dharma.
this is the root origin where all Buddhas and Dharmas arise.
In this moment, I vow to engage fully with and embody our Buddha Dharma in all the diverse ways it manifests for me.
Healing myself and others.
To actualize good for others.
The Dharma of the Supreme Way is to do and have done.
I vow to actualize good for others, to reduce suffering by being a living example of my vows and creating good where it didn't exist before.
I vow to reach out to friends and strangers alike with a smile, a kind word, a gentle heart, and loving thoughts to heal myself and actualize good for others.
Hey, George. We will now recite the 10 grave precepts, recognizing that I am not separate from all that is.
I vow to take up the way of not killing.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious.
In the realm of everlasting Dharma, not giving rise to the idea of killing is called the precept of not killing. The seed of Buddha nature grows in accordance with not taking life. Transmit the life of Buddha's wisdom and do not kill.
Recognizing the compassion within, I vow to take up the way of not killing and to nurture all of life.
Being satisfied with what I have.
I vow to take up the way of not stealing.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious. In the realm of the unattainable Dharma, not having thoughts of
Gaining is called the precept of not stealing. The self and the things of the world are just as they are. The gate of emancipation is open.
Being free from unneeded desires and time stolen from self and others through fear, I vow to take up the way of not stealing.
Treating all beings with respect and dignity.
I vow to take up the way of not misusing sexuality.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious.
In the realm of the unbuilded Dharma, not creating a veneer of attachment is called the precept of not misusing sexuality. The three wheels are pure and clear. When you have nothing to desire, you follow the way of all Buddhists.
To bring compassion and respect to all that I encounter, and to be a model for those who come after, I vow to take up the way of not misusing sexuality.
Listening and speaking from the heart, I vow to take up the way of not speaking falsely. Self-nature is subtle and mysterious. In the realm of the inexplicable Dharma,
not preaching a single word is called the precept of not speaking falsely.
The Dharma wheel turns and turns.
There is neither surplus nor lack. The whole universe is moistened with nectar, and the truth is ready to harvest.
For the sake of all beings, I vow to continuously reflect and cultivate authentic, kind speech, considering the 5 aspects. Is it true, gentle, spoken with goodwill, timely, and beneficial?
cultivating a mind that sees clearly.
I vow to take up the way of not intoxicating mind and body.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious.
In the realm of the intrinsically pure Dharma, not giving rise to delusions is called precept of not intoxicating mind and body. Intoxicants are not brought in yet. Don't let them invade. That is great light.
Remaining anchored in the here and now, clear and luminous, I vow to take up the way of not intoxicating mind and body.
Unconditionally accepting what each moment has to offer.
I vow to take up the way of not discussing the faults of others.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious.
In the realm of the flawless Dharma, not expounding upon error is called the precept of not discussing the faults of others. In the Buddha Dharma, there is one path, one Dharma, one realization, one practice. Don't permit fault-finding. Don't permit haphazard talk.
I vow to see the perfection in others, their Buddha nature, to use my words wisely and mindfully when speaking of others, and to not assassinate others with gossip.
Speaking what I perceive to be the truth, without guilt, without blame.
I vow to take up the way, not perceiving myself while abusing others.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious.
In the realm of
equitable Dharma, not dwelling upon I and you is called the precept of not praising yourself while abusing others. Buddhas and ancestral teachers realized the empty sky and the great earth. When they manifest the noble body, there is neither inside nor outside in emptiness.
When they manifest the Dharma body, there is not even a bit of earth on the ground.
By not blaming others for my situation, I vow to take up the way of not praising myself while abusing others.
In order to realize and celebrate the oneness of our nature, I vow to take up the way of not elevating myself or abusing others.
using all the ingredients of my life, I vow to take up the way of not sparing the Dharma assets and being generous with the fruits of my practice. Self-nature is subtle and mysterious. In the genuine, all-pervading Dharma, not being stingy about a single thing, is called the precepts of not sparing the Dharma assets. One phrase, one verse, that is the 10,000 things and 100 grasses. One Dharma, one realization, that is all Buddhas and ancestral teachers. Therefore, from the beginning, there has been no stinginess at all.
I will be present and acknowledge what is and embrace it as it is.
Embodying the Buddha Dharma, I vow to take up the way of allowing the Dharma to flow freely throughout my life, that I may free myself and all beings.
Transforming suffering into wisdom.
I vow to take up the way of not indulging in anger.
Self-nature is subtle and mysterious.
In the realm of the selfless Dharma, not contriving reality for the self is called the precept of not indulging in anger, not advancing, not retreating, not real, not empty. There is an ocean of bright clouds. There is an ocean of solemn clouds.
Understanding the fiery nature of anger and its utmost potential to relieve suffering and bring about change, I vow to act with patience to transform it into wisdom and not indulge in it.
I vow to hold space, breathe, and allow my thoughts to rest before I engage.
Honoring my life as an instrument of the great way, I vow to take up the way of not defaming the three treasures. Self-nature is subtle and mysterious. In the realm of the one, not holding dualistic concepts of ordinary beings and sages, is called the precept of not defaming the three treasures.
The potential of the actual body is the harbor and the weir, the sanctuary and true protection. This is the most important thing in the world. Its virtue finds its home in the ocean of essential nature. It is beyond explanation. We just accept it with respect and gratitude.
By way of cultivating nobility and dignity and oneness, I vow to take up the way of not defaming the three treasures.
All right, everybody. Beautifully done, beautifully shared. The stage is now set. Everything's in place. We're going to take a 10, maybe 15-minute break or so. There'll be a bell to bring us back. You're welcome to connect with each other. If you're new to the space, the restrooms are down the hall to the right-hand side. There may be some refreshments. When you hear the bell coming around, please gather back in the places you currently are, and we'll take up part 2.
It's okay. You did it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope you visited our concession stand, got some popcorn. We'll begin now with the second half of the rites. Gasho, please, from the initiates and all gathered. I, Ryudo Rinsen, on behalf of myself and guiding teacher Ryudo Doan Sensei, acknowledge the work, the effort, and the earnest practice of these initiates. We formally find their understanding of the vows acceptable and are happy to grant them formal refuge in the pure precepts and the grave precepts. Practice them well. Page 12 in the program has us raising Bodhi mind. We will now recite Tsongkhapa's verse on raising Bodhi mind. The wheel of the Dharma turns and turns. Each generation manifests a great way. Today, we join the lineage of the ancestors and raise Bodhi mind.
All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas who reside in the 10 directions,
please listen to me. Preceptors, please listen to me. By means of my virtuous roots in the nature of generosity, ethics, and meditation, which I, in this and all other lives, cultivated, enjoining others to cultivate, and rejoice in the cultivation of, I will generate the spirit of great, unexcelled, perfect enlightenment, from now until I reach the heart of enlightenment, just as the earlier perfect Buddhas, who are Arhats and Tathagatas, and the great Bodhisattvas who reside on the high levels, generated the spirit of unexcelled, perfect enlightenment. I will liberate all beings who are not liberated. I will free all living beings who are not free. I will defeat those without relief. I will cause to reach nirvana those who have not reached it.
Having recited the verse on raising the Bodhi mind, we will now proceed to the interrogation. Initiates, please place your hands to Gasho and kind your eyes here, please.
Initiates, will you keep these precepts?
I will.
Will you really keep these precepts?
I will.
Will you really, really keep these precepts?
I will.
Yes. All right. You all saw that. Your families can now hold you to this with my permission and encouragement. Now, as we move into this part of the ceremony, whenever Homo sapiens mark rites of transmission and transition and growth, totems happen. There are symbols, there are magic items, there are certificates, there are acknowledgments. And it's the same in this tradition. Here, the acknowledgement winds around three primary artifacts. The first is the Raksu. This is what you see us wearing here. Many of us here, if you have a Raksu, hold it up and show the folks at home. Show the folks at home. There you go. So what this is this is a very small version, a very wieldable and efficient version of the Buddha's robe, which has been transmitted some 2,600 years. You may see some wearing a big toga-looking kind of one. We do at times, different colors and so on. But really, there's one Buddha robe, and there's a giving and receiving of the Buddha's robe, which these folks have worked very hard in sewing themselves. At least one of them was not naturally a sewer. I won't tell which. But everybody made it through. No one died. We're good. And so there will be a presentation of the Rakshu. On the back of the Rakshu is a document that marks this condition or this situation that we're in the moment. Further, there's the granting of a Dharma name. And so a Dharma name, again, this is a very human thing. When you go through a rite of transition, now suddenly perhaps your title is professor or dad. If you get into a relationship, you have the new name, perhaps honey is given to you. You know, we gather names as we move through life, and this is no different. In this case, the initiates do not know. They have no idea, but I know, we know. But they have no idea what their Dharma name is going to be, but they will live with it for the rest of their lives. And it's something that Sensei and I discern very carefully. We've worked together some 20 weeks at the minimum in this process. There's been a lot of sharing, a lot of heartfelt investigation, a lot of witnessing of each other, and through all of this shared experience and practice together, a Dharma name makes itself known. And that is very much how this happens. It's not so much we figure it out as we wait, we listen, we watch, and the Dharma name, your Dharma name, presents itself to us. And so we have the joy and privilege and good fun, frankly, of presenting it to you. And the final artifact is a lineage chart. This is something that has been part of the tradition for centuries, wherein the names of the ancestors in the lineage are inscribed, all from Shakyamuni Buddha all the way down through the various centuries and cultures and languages and teachers. Some I am the 87th generation successor to Shakyamuni Buddha in this lineage, 88th here. And then we add the initiate's name, no longer an initiate, now a full bodhisattva practitioner. Name is on the same bloodline lineage, and it goes back to the emptiness of all things, back to space and the cosmos. So it's a big deal, and these three artifacts are presented one at a time. So if we could have the hashiki brought forward, we'll need a chair at the ready for a few for whom that would be beneficial. You see to our sides, we have Reverend Kaishin and Shugen. These have been our sewing leads and guides, and they assist us in this process. You all ready? All right.
Aaron.
Attention. 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 Aaron Meyer received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha Buddhist Temple of Toledo. Signed Ryudo Rinsen and Ryudo Doan. Receive the Dharma name Gokan, Awakening Mirror. Gokan, Awakening Mirror. How will you realize Awakening Mirror? How will you practice Awakening Mirror? How will you give away Awakening? Oh, wait, first, sorry. We have to do this.
Yeah.
Not that way, this way. Just little. There we go. Okay, now, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Gokan, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Elizabeth May Annette received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, the Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo. Elizabeth, your Dharma name is Zuigen, auspicious eye. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. So again, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
So again, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Monica received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, Ryudo Doan, and receives the Dharma name Ando, blissful way.
Oh.
Just trying to make an imprint. Yeah. We're good. Yeah, we did that part. So, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Ando, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddhas.
If we do that first with both things, it's easier.
Attention, attention, attention. Paul Raimondo received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, and Ryudo Doan. Paul received the Dharma name Rei Ho, Spirit of the Dharma. Ooh. Ah. And you're ready for it.
He's like, bring it, bring it.
Receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Reho, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. George. Attention, attention, attention. George received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, Ryudo Doan Preceptors. George received the Dharma name Ju Shin, tender depth. Oh yeah. Jushin, tender depth. Jushin, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Jushin, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddha. Attention, attention. Kristen received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen and Ryudo Doan Preceptors. She receives the Dharma name Jukai, brings across ocean. So brings across also means awakens and saves. Ooh, ah. Jukai, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Dokai, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddhas. Attention, attention, attention. Leanne has received the precepts, 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo. Preceptors Ryudo Rinsen and Ryudo Doan. Receive the Dharma name An-se, blissful vow. Blissful vow. Too late. Anse, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Anse, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddha. Attention, attention, attention.
More attention.
Okay. Jacob received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen and Ryudo Doan Preceptors. Jacob receives the name Koho, vast treasury. Ooh. Ah. Koho, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Goho, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. April has received the precepts, 11 August 2024. Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinzen, Ryudo Doan Preceptors. Receive the Dharma name Anmei, blissful excellence. Yes, child, yes. I may receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Anmei, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddhas. It's like opening a present. Attention, attention, attention. Brent received the precepts 11 August 2024. Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinzen and Ryudo Doan Preceptors. And you received the name Kimon, Noble, Precious Gate. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you broke it. You can just sew another one.
Kimon, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Kimon, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. Stuart. Good. Now, attention, attention, attention. Stuart received the precepts, 11 August 2024. Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinzen, Ryudo Doan Preceptors. Receive now the Dharma name Koshin, ancient freshness.
Oh.
Koshin.
Ah.
Koshin, ancient freshness. Receive the Buddha's robe, Koshin. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Koshin, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddhas.
Michael.
Oh, it's locked. Too bad. Next.
Okay.
For those who may not be aware, just as an abundance of caution and COVID protocols, he's been outside for a while, but not distant in any real way.
Okay, Michael. Attention, attention, attention. Michael received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, Ryudo Doan preceptors, and receives the name Myojo, Wondrous Love, Mercy. Oh,
Perhaps even an ooh. Or an oh. There we go.
Myojo, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Myojo, receive the lineage of ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Bishwas has received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, and Ryudo Doan preceptors. Receive now the Dharma name Hosen, Dharma River. Hosen, receive the robe of the Buddha. Only Buddha can wear it.
Hosen, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Hannah received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo. Hannah, you received the name Ongen, Blissful Source. Ooh, ah.
Oh. Do I hear no?
Ongen, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Ongen, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Allison received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, Ryudo Doan preceptors. Receive now the Dharma name Rin Chi, immediate wisdom.
Yeah.
I mean, right now. Because immediate also means present. Rinchi, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Rinchi, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Paula, receive the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen Preceptor, Ryudo Doan Preceptor. Paula, you receive the Dharma name Shotai, luminous body. Ooh. Ah. Shotai, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Shotai, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha.
Teresa.
Attention, attention, attention. Teresa received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen and Ryudo Doan preceptors. Receive now the Dharma name Anryu, Bliss Dragon.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Anryu, receive now the robe of Buddha. Only Buddha can wear it.
Anryu, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Vivek, receive the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, Ryudo Doan preceptors. You receive the name Jundo, pure, straightforward way and path. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Jundo, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Jindo, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. Attention, attention, attention. Michael received the precepts 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Rinsen, Ryudo Doan, preceptors. Receive now the Dharma name Soto, heroic light.
Whoa. Your wife is like, oh my God.
Soto, receive now the robe of Buddha. Truly, only a Buddha can wear it.
Soto, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddhas. This one's falling apart already.
An auspicious omen.
Attention. Attention, attention. Jake received the precepts 11 August 2024. Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo. Ryudo Rinsen, preceptors. Ryudo Doan, preceptor. Jake, receive the Dharma name Hogen, Dharma Field. Ooh. Ah. Hogen, receive the Buddha's robe. Only a Buddha can wear it.
Hogan, receive the lineage chart of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of Buddha. True. Not you, the incense. Attention, attention, attention. Drew, receive the precepts. 11 August 2024, Daishin Kokuji, Great Heartland Sangha, Buddhist Temple of Toledo, Ryudo Doan, Ryudo Rinsen, preceptors. Receive now the Dharma name Jomyo, stable mystery.
Ooh. Ah.
So stable here, this character also means samadhi. Okay? And mystery, there's further counsel, wondrous and subtle. Wondrous and subtle. Jomyo, receive the Buddha's robe. Truly, only a Buddha can wear it.
Jomyo, receive the lineage of the ancestors. Truly, you are a child of the Buddhas. That's it. We're done.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Anybody else want to? Beautiful. So in our tradition, there's a very important moment in our history where Master Dogen, a 13th century Japanese master, went to China to study. And there he learned how to wield the kesa. I'd ask all those who have one to take it off. And those who just receive, please, let's do the thing. Place it together. We'll invoke now the verse of the kesa, the traditional verse that's intoned every time the robe is worn.
Three refuges, the three pure precepts, the 10 great precepts have been practiced by Buddhas and ancestors, passed to us, and now we pass them to you.
Precepts, daily life, and Zazen are one. Practicing, manifesting, realizing, and attaining awakening. Remember, from the beginning, you were already children of the Buddhas in the 10 directions. May the benefits from receiving the precepts penetrate into us all, into each thing, and into all places throughout space and time, so that we and every living being together may realize the Buddha way.
Since our Sangha's first Jukai ceremony, the gift of malas has been an expression of appreciation to the initiates for their practice. Members of the Sangha will now come forward and present a mala to each of this year's initiates. At this time, representatives of this year's Jukai, please present the malas.
Seems nice.
We will rock you. Come on now. We will rock you.
At this time, representatives of this year's Jukai class will come forward and present a gift of appreciation to the Sangha.
We, the Jukai initiates of 2024, present a dragon cloth for the stand of the large temple bell, as well as a contribution to sponsor the dragon bell.
Thank you. Let's see what we've got.
A dragon might drop in the list.
Very auspicious.
Thank you.
We also have gifts of gratitude for our teachers.
All right, everybody. We have made it. Congratulations. Well, honey, the family just got there.
Did, yes.
All right, we'll conclude by invoking the Bodhisattva vows.
I vow to wait all things I
This concludes our service for today. Let there be cake!